Alrighty. Crap, I might have to close the curtains while people are jumping on. Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna have to mess around here in my office. I'm back in Oz now and I've set up the camera and it's not too good. It's actually really light. Got all these reflections from light here. I might have to change this up. Got one viewer on, but I'm gonna have to change things up. This the light's really weird. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear me there. I'm having a few little rearranging things going on. A couple of these jump on. This light in here is terrible. How are you, Julie? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm just changing things around a bit. I've got like sun and things reflecting everywhere. Awesome. Brendan, how are you, bro? I've just doing this one on the go. I've just set up here in my room and it's like I'm having lighting issues, which is cool as anyway. So just bear with me, guys. Thank you for jumping on. If I start stuttering and mumbling my words, it's because I've been on flights for the last 20-something hours. My sleep has been all over the show for the last week. It's been massive. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll catch up with you in the next couple of days too, man. I've got some big plans that I reckon we can get something going together too, bro. I've just like had full brain explosion over the last couple of days, which is just fantastic. It's something that I need a darker room, you reckon, Julie? No, it's just that the sun where I sit here in the corner of my room is straight in at the moment, and yes, we have heaps of sun up here in Cairns, but you would have noticed, Brendan, it's freaking cold here today. I just went down to the beach and like, yes, I'm back home, and I had goosebumps and that. Still got a t-shirt on, but yeah, back from the US and back into it. Really, I had to change my plans. What do we got here? Someone's commenting on one of them. I'm gonna get comments left, right, and center here. This happened last time on my live feed, so bear with me, guys. There you go. If you're going to comment like Brendan and Julie here, comment in the box. I'll keep it interactive. Please, no private messages now. This happened to me last time. I was getting like bloody a dozen private messages from you guys on my live feed. So thumbs up when you jump on. I'm just going to get into it now. I wasn't sure what I was going to do this live feed on. Nah, it'd be yours, Julie, but I was having a think, and this is a cool thing about being on and off flights and all that sort of stuff. There's plenty of times to think. Sometimes you don't want to think. Sometimes, like me, I was watching movies. I'm not going to talk about the whole movies and everything there because I was thinking a lot about that too. But in terms of my trip to the US, and a lot of plans changed, and my live feed, I think it was yesterday. I'm a little bit confused actually with the times and that. Whether it was over here, it might have been a day and a half ago, but the live feed I done over there, I had some massive breakthroughs. Now, usually when you see people emotional or someone emotional, like I was very emotional. Even today, I had moments where I was just like tearing up. Some people see that as weakness, but for me, that was huge realizations just happening on the go. Just bang, I'd just think of something and I'd be like, holy crap. And that was really huge for me, and a lot of this stuff happened in the US. We had some high-end meetings with people behind the scenes over there, and that was something for me that was out of my comfort zone massively, but not because the people themselves were looking down on me and like us as people. It was just different. It was new. Dino, wrapped your on, man. Looking forward to our call tomorrow. But yeah, it was just new. It was a new environment over there in Hollywood. I don't know if any of you guys have been over to Hollywood or LA. Wow, that's like 4 different environments every time you walk around a corner. That was intense, then cool, then even more intense, then cool again. It was all right, we're back. Connection is weak. Give me a thumbs up if you can, guys. My little bro's just got home, and I can guarantee that he's jumped on the PlayStation or something and he's using the internet. So give me the thumbs up and I'll keep rocking and rolling. Not getting nothing there, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up. All right, thank you, thank you. So we're on. Like I say, I think it's my little bro. He's just got home from a drive today and he's hooked into the PlayStation, so he's messing with the internet. If I get up and leave, it's because I'm going to unplug him. But what I was saying, in Hollywood, I don't know if you guys have been there, it was around every corner, everyone, and I'm not saying you talk to, you see there was like angry faces, and then there was happy people, and people wanted to high five you. You're an Aussie, that's awesome. You go inside and you go to approach someone and they look at you stupid and you're like, holy crap. It was like a friggin' pinball machine for my mind. I was like, what's going on here? And I'll be honest, you see me on my last live feed, I was very emotional. At the time, I wasn't sure why of certain things, but I was, in terms of my direction going forward, and the realization I had that the path's not meant to be easy, and it's not meant to be easy. Like, even coming home here, I'm like, all right, I've got this action I've got to take. I've got this I've got to do. These people I've got to talk to. Holy shit, some of these calls are a bit daunting. Holy crap, these people that want to talk to me, wow, this is different, this is new. And it's not an easy road to take. It's not something that's like, all right, I just own this shit, I'll just rock up. I've got to really, really be on my game, because this is the thing in life. If you want to get anywhere, you've got to make these hard calls. You've got to meet these other people that are maybe on another level to you, if you see it that way as such. But the whole US thing for me, that changed. I was meant to go to Las Vegas for Celebration for Isogenics, which for me is something I actually put out there about 7 months ago. I said, I'm there. And it was a last minute decision to go because it just was not a priority. And that might sound strange for you guys that are involved in the company. It's an amazing, amazing company. And for something like this, it's the biggest event of the year. But that totally changed when I sat down and had a look at where I wanted to go short term now. That was so not going to help me like short term now. And what happened is, as soon as I made that call, boom, message, boom, phone call, boom, meeting. Because I really asked some decent questions of myself and what I wanted to do. Getting comments and messages through. Like I say, just bang the comments or the messages on there, guys. And keep me accountable too. How are you, bro? Glad you're on, man. Not as emotional as I am yesterday, unless someone throws a question at me that's going to bring a tear to my eye. But it was all good. And that's what I started on. You know, a lot of people in society, you see people like breaking down as such, or getting emotional, or showing emotion, and so many people are quick to judge. So many people are quick to jump and say, oh no, what's wrong? It was funny because I'm not going to say funny, my mum might hear, but I was over there in the US and my mum was sending me messages. It was and I got home, she's like, you're all right. And like, the thing is with it, when you're showing emotion like that, when you're going deep, when you're letting that emotion out, when you're just breaking through that resistance, when you're doing them things that are hard, when you do not feel like it, that's when you have your breakthroughs. That is something that I've learned that is so powerful for self-improvement, with self-development, with personal development. And you guys on here that have done a lot, Brendan, and if you're still on there, and Aaron, you would totally agree with this. When you're vulnerable, when you're doing these things, when you don't feel comfortable, that's when the real good shit happens. This is when the good shit comes out. That's when you're in your heart space. That's the most powerful time for you, because you're out of your head and you get that boom. You're like, all right, here we go. And I'm not saying it's something magic, you just get everything come to you, but I can guarantee, like, if any of you have had them breakthroughs, and it could be something so simple. I got pushed and pushed over there. And in the coaching game, in life, you're pushed by people around you who have got your best interests at heart, and you always got to remember that. You're pushed and pushed, even if you don't like it, even if you do not want to be there in that space there. If you go with it, if you like, all right, you ask the right questions to yourself, and you're like, fucking, why do I feel this way? And that's what I did. I was literally banging my head against the wall. And if Lee jumps on this, I don't know, he's probably over there preparing for a webinar or something. He'll totally agree with this. He hammered me with stuff. And I touched on this in my live feed. And that's just the language I use, hammered me with stuff. It's just pushing my buttons in certain areas, pushing my ego, pushing this, making things come up. that's what it's about. You've got to get these things to come up because so many of us keep these things within. And it's just led me when I've come home. I'm like, I made that decision. I made that choice. I'm like, I'm getting on a fucking plane. I'm coming back to Oz because I have all these things I've got to sort out. I've got these people I've got to talk to. And these have come up because I made that decision to come back. And they are fantastic. But one thing that I've come to the realization coming home, and time to myself was brilliant. Separate the movies I watched on the plane. And some of these led to this. And I'm thinking, where have I come from? It's really, really important. I always touch on my story, like, from broken to awoken, all that sort of stuff across the years is so, so important. But my actual story, like where it started, this personal development and growth journey, this journey of discovery. And I put a post up earlier, and I actually put the live feed, tagged the live feed in it because it's been critical in where this actually started and at what it was that got me started on this. It's like, I talk about people being lost in life, and I put in the post, I'm like, I was lost. I needed something. I wanted something. I had no idea what that something was. I had no idea where to look. I literally sat in my apartment for 5 weeks looking at Facebook. I was renovating, yes, but I had so many moments where I wanted to do something, and like I'd go for a drive, I'd take my kayak or my boat up to the lake or out in the reef, and I'm just like, I'd come home halfway through the day because I actually didn't know what I was looking for. And to be able to reflect on that on the way home from the US when I'd made a big decision to change my plans and move, I don't know why that came up. I have no idea why that came up. I'm still working out the reason. I think it's something to do with the action I'm going to take now going forward. And the only way I'm going to find out is to take that action that I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it. But touching on why I chose to make that decision. Like, if something comes up, and this is so many people in life, if you're not happy with something, something comes up in front of you, it looks like it's too good to be true. So give me a thumbs up or agree on this one, guys. Keep me accountable too. There's a few as you jump on. Yeah, absolutely. But give me the thumbs up here if you've had that. You're in a place you're not happy with, and you're looking for something, but something new comes up, and you're like, too good to be true, and you actually don't look into it or you don't go any further with it. I was at that point. Give me some feedback on this, guys, because this is really, really important. This is like strong with my message all the way through. Got the replenish going here too, guys. Didn't have any in the US. Training without replenish. But yeah, like I was saying, that too good to be true thing come up. Like a mate of mine, Shane Crosby, and he was messaging me, and the usual world, you see all this amazing stuff going on social media, and I was social media at the time for me. Photos of fish, photos of me holding snakes, which is bloody important to me. I haven't put enough of them up lately, but that was what Facebook social media was for me. But I was watching these guys doing what they were doing. How are you, Nikki? You're guilty of that. Yes, we all are guilty of it. I'm glad you responded with that. We all are. Something that's too good to be true, or something that's like different. Something that's like, well, that can't be right. You can't be happy because of that. That can't have like fixed your problem. That can't have done that. But how do you know if you never give it a go? And like I say, I see my mate Shane Crosby and his partner Lisa, who are great friends of mine now. All these other people that I sort of knew. I'm like, what are they doing? And that opportunity was given to me. Like I say, I put it in that post. And yes, it's with the network marketing company. Yes, it's Isogenics. I friggin' love them. It's one of the many, many things that I'm involved with now. But it started by making that choice right then. By taking that chance then, by taking that opportunity that looked so amazing at the time, I just said, yes, let's do this. I knew nothing about it, knew nothing about any of it. I just thought, all right, this is cool. I'm going to get ripped. That's what I thought. But in turn, as I got into it, the people that showed up in my life, and some of you guys are on here now, that's a massive thing about it, is the community, the people. But the people have shown up in my life now. When this was happening, I can guarantee you that 98% of my friends now, I did not even know. Now, when you're 37 years old, as I was at the time, that is huge. That's massive. So, for that to be how it is now, I'm not even a year down the track. It's probably 10 months down the track. can talk about the company, can talk about that, but the people involved, the people around them, people that aren't even involved in that company, the people that are attracted into that community of, like I say, not the company itself, of the message of what they are all about helping people, just people in a community helping other people, showing them different ways to do things, providing opportunities that so many people in life decide to shun away from because they might seem too good to be true, because they're not your 9 to 5 norm, because their mates aren't doing it, because their mates have heard someone else talk about it. It really does, and there's, for me to come back, yeah, spot on too, and that's what I'm working up to, man. It is. I don't even like using the word opportunity, because opportunity is like, oh, here it is, and then it goes. That's the way I see opportunity. There's always something there. So I don't know if you see that any different. I used to use that, putting up, like, building my team, and here's an opportunity. I don't see that. Opportunity seems like it's come and go. Hot, cold, opportunity, get in, get out. That doesn't... But you're right, Aaron, and I'll get to that very soon. Holy crap, I'm about to sneeze, I think. Love the live feed. I've got like one of them... I don't know. It might be the Cairns weather. Itchy my nose. I'm about to sneeze. If I sneeze and blow the phone over, please put like laugh things on, laugh emojis up. That'll really mix it up. But like I say, where was I? I just put myself off then. I'm going to blame you, Aaron. All right, where was I? See, you distracted me, see, you're channeling me there, dude. All right, I'm just going to go off what you were saying there, man. It's only, it's only a good opportunity if you put the effort in and get the reward. It is. And so many people do not make the most of these things. The first step is taking that chance, making that choice, making that decision to go with the opportunity or whatever it is there that's different. But so many people get into it and they're like, put half effort in. They might just dip their toes in a little bit and they're like, oh, no. That's not me. That's not my character. It's one thing good from my past that I've always carried. If I have a crack at something, I have a decent go. And that's another thing I've been reflecting on, especially the last day, because throwing myself into the personal development, this journey of discovery, I have put a lot of things aside. I have eased up on a lot of things. I have made a lot of sacrifices. And one of them was working with the people in this amazing company. That's actually a sacrifice I had to make. It's something I had to put on hold to be able to travel more, to be able to really throw myself into this new life. But I took it too far, and I had this realization where my journey started was because of this. So why aren't I paying as much attention as I should be to it? That's huge for me, because yes, it's a business, but it's a business of helping people. It's a business of helping people fix their health, yes, but encourage them to grow like I have. I can use my story so much in this that that was my realization. I'd stepped away from that a lot. Yes, I'm helping other people through my coaching service, through Team Beast Mode International, which that is at the core of what I do. But everything else I do is about helping people move forward, giving them better ways, giving them that opportunity. And just like to really reflect on that now, like, Lee got me with this. It was huge. Like, I talk about it going life like this, and things start to get easy, and you're like, oh, I'm still going up, still going up. I'm getting a bit better than them there. I'm getting a bit better than what I was. I can take the foot off there. Shit, that's a long message. I'll get to that in a minute, Brendan. I was waiting for that. That's why it took a while. But yeah, I was getting there. I didn't realise it. I wasn't coasting, but a lot of awesome stuff has happened lately. Really, really fast. Like, really fast. I was going like that, actually. And then I was going like this. And I didn't realise it. And to go way out to the other side of the world, to have the realisation, to be pointed out a few things, to be really, really put on the spot and lose my shit. And I did, seriously. I wish I had a recording of where my eyes were going and how much I cried and how much I lost it, because that's where I was at. Because as soon as that happened to me, I got stung and I'm like, shit. And if you see my last live feed, that's where I was. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, it's this split screen. I've got to wipe it out for a minute, Brendan. Bang my elbow. But when that happens to you, when that happens and you're like, I thought I was going so well. I thought this was right. I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought this, I thought that. How could this be happening? No, no, no. And have to stop and reassess everything again. That was like hardcore for me. I'm like, where am I going wrong? And I started asking the wrong questions, like immediately the wrong questions. Immediately the wrong questions. I got comments coming through. I wonder if you're commenting on my video, Julie, or on the live feed. Julie Taylor, that is. But I was asking myself the wrong questions. And what happens when you ask yourself the wrong questions? When you're in your head, when you're confused and shit, you start asking. You go like, well, why is this wrong? Why is this wrong? Can you hear what I'm saying? Why is this wrong? You got to ask yourself, how can I go better here? As soon as you focus on seeing what's going wrong, what are you going to find? The shit that's going wrong. Yes, you got to improve on it, but you're telling yourself it's wrong. It's not wrong. Everything's meant to be happening for a reason at that time right then. You've just got to be aware of how you can improve on it. Nothing's wrong. You just got to make it better. You just got to get better at it. And that's the thing with this journey. I say like that. I've got to a point doing certain things a certain way. I've changed a lot and got to there and like gone to there. Doesn't mean I'll wipe everything I've done. I just had to improve in certain areas. I just had to be more open and aware to get to that point there, instead of going down like that and saying it doesn't fucking work, to going, all right, I'm there, sweet, all right, bump, bump, bump. How can I improve on this, and this to go up like that? And that's where I've come to right now. All right, I'm going to read these now, guys, so just bear with me. All right, Brendan, that is huge. It is huge, man. Environment is massive. It's at the core of everything, bro. The core of everything that I teach people through, anyone I mentor, environment. Doesn't matter if it's health, anything, the works. Brave even make a change of environment. It's critical. It's everything. People don't buy the opportunity. They buy who you are and trust in. That's massive. And that's what... with you, man. That's why you're successful at what you're doing, man. That's why you're kicking goals everywhere. But they buy who you are, trust in you that you can provide guidance and a vehicle to make a difference in their life. That was in my post earlier. That was brilliant, man. Perfect. Over the last week, so growth requires some level, Aaron, some level of stability. And that's what happens if, like I say, when I was talking about this here, I've done certain things to build a foundation on my growth. And you do that. Core things have got to change. Like, we learn a lot of stuff. And like I say, you would know this, Aaron, all the new trainings and teachings and mindset strategies we learn, they're the core. You got to keep it them. But it's where you go from there. It's how you use them. If you think, oh no, they're not working, that's what happens when you drop off. You got to have them at the core. And that's it. Yeah, channeling our energy and coming from a neutral space with posture. Posture is huge. Owning your space is massive. And it's a neutral space, like you say, Brendan. It's not... How can I... I've been talking a lot to people lately about how to have a conversation. And you and me had a great catch-up the other day, Brendan, about creating that space for someone to have their say, to feel comfortable in saying it. Thanks, man. Thank you, man. If you're off, awesome. I'll be catching you up in the next day or two, man. But yeah, creating space for someone in a conversation. That's something I've had to learn. A lot of people in life, they'll be in a conversation. Yeah, you might know the person or that, but they'll sit there and they'll butt in. They'll listen for a little bit and they've just got their response already, so they don't listen. But creating space for someone to say their thing even though they don't agree with it, that's so important, and that's something I've been able to learn massively moving forward. And having posture in what you're talking about too. This is the other thing too. If you're talking to new people, you're providing that opportunity or whatever it is. Coming from having that posture, it makes all the difference. That's why I love what I do now and how I am now. When I fall out of that butt, when I'm not confident, when I start questioning myself with no posture, you can tell that's just no good. It's terrible. Keep me accountable here, guys. It's just showing me that the connection's a bit weak. Got a wobbly tripod thing here too. I'll keep rolling anyway. And like I say, I didn't have any real clear topic for this live feed. I just felt at the time right now, like I did a few posts, I just pumped out all this like stuff was coming out of my head. I'm like, let's go deep, let's do this, let's talk about this. But I touched on why I started this journey, how I started it, where it happened. And for you guys here that are going to be on the live feed, the ones who watch the recording probably more importantly, this came from one time saying yes, one decision saying yes. One decision that I said, one choice I took. But all these amazing things have happened. Not all of it has been easy, but so many different things have come up. Being in America, coming back, that's when I started looking back. I've been celebrating a lot lately. I've been accepting of compliments lately, but got to me a little bit and I was building myself up probably too much. But looking back on my journey, where I've come from, I am so super proud and grateful of where I've been able to come. But it started with a decision, guys. It started with a choice to fix my health, to trust someone. There's two decisions. We make thousands of decisions a day. But making the major ones, the ones we make major, they can make all the difference. Like that one choice, like I say, it led me personal development I knew nothing about. I've got rid of my anger. It pops up little bits every now and then, but in frustration. But that never would have happened. I never seen myself mentoring other people with their health and wellness. I never seen myself training to be a personal trainer. I never seen myself going to Bali, like not once, not twice, and 3 times so far, and becoming an empowerment coach with Team Beast Mode International. It all goes back to that 1 or 2 decisions at the one time. This can be so powerful in life, guys. Making decisions full stop. I don't believe it's a decision or a choice to stay in the one spot you are. You're just doing it again and again and again. Make a choice to change. Make a decision to change. Do something. If it's there, if someone you know is doing it and they suggest you should do this or you should attempt this or they've got something there, it's an offer or something, just take it. What's there to lose? And that's huge. For me, that's the thing. Everything that's come up now, I've been very reactive to certain things lately, but from now on, I've got like a set plan. I've come back here and I'm like, all right, reassess. Let's move forward. All right, what do we got here? Saying internet connection week. Can we give me a thumbs up there, guys, if anyone is left on there? Keep me accountable. I see you're on there, Bianca. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm rapt that you're on. I'm going to have a chat to you on the phone now. I'm back from US. Thumbs up, people. Thumbs up. Maybe I'll have to have a tear in my eye today. As you can see, I'm in just an amazing headspace at the moment. I'm in a really, really good energy, which is cool. Awesome. There we go. Still good, still good. Throw some questions up, guys. Throw some questions up. The interaction is really, really important with this one. Yeah, I thought it was dropping out there, Julie. Jaden, legend. Long time no speak, bro. So any questions you got, anything about what I got going on? I wasn't going to talk about this, but who cares? I'm on here now. I've got something I'm releasing very, very soon. It's going to be just in my tribe early, but it's going to be something that comes out in a bit over a week. It's going to be online training, which is, I'm just tossing up at the moment, whether it's 1 or 2 nights a week. And this is going to be a paid for service. This is going to be everything mindset. Filling in gaps in your life, giving you strategies to do so. This is like everything I've learned. I'm going to be putting into a short 6 to 8 week course online, webinars. It's going to be, like I say, I'm just touching up the finer details, but something you guys are hearing here first, actually. I was going to release it to my tribe, well, I am, but just something exciting I'm working on. It's a big reason I've come back early, actually. I'm doing some work with someone at the moment, which is just huge, and that's what I'm going to bring into it. But just something there for you to watch out for. Also, what's been happening, I've been talking about people that I've got to meet and that I've got like opportunities come up. I actually got involved with, I'm going to say, a company about 3 months ago that something come up, and it was, you know what, it was all about putting my message out. Really, really important for a lot of the people I'm working with that are going to see this recording about putting your message out, who it can touch in the world, who it can get to. and what it can create for yourself going forward from there that you never dreamed of. I touched on all these things earlier, all these things that have happened in my life that I look back 10 or so months ago, I would never have thought that this would be happening. Never would have even thought about it. But it's happening now, and this has happened again. Like I say, people have been contacting me. People have been drawn to me. And this is not me talking myself up. This is in regards to my energy of how much I've grown, where I've come from, where I'm going. So important, like I say, for you guys that I'm working with already, about putting a message out there, what could show up. If you help people, and this is like, what's this law, whatever it is. I can't even say the word at the moment. If you're still on there, Aaron, you'll know what I'm talking about. I think this is jet lag. But you put it out there. You do good deeds. You do whatever it is that's good. That's moving you forward, moving other people forward. That shit comes back to you. The more you do it, the more it comes back. The more you do it, the more it comes back. At the moment, no matter what barriers I'm hitting or challenges I'm hitting, I keep pushing through. These good things keep showing up. I keep using that word opportunities. I'm going to wipe that. These new paths to take that are in a great direction keep showing up. These doors are there in front of me, and all I've got to do is open them. But these people are contacting me, and that's so important. Any of you guys that are involved in networking, you know how you got to go find people. You got to go talk to people. This is the other way around, and that's pretty cool to know. That's pretty amazing to know. But I'm going to wrap it up very soon, unless you guys have got some questions. Like I say, I've got some awesome stuff coming out, and that's a big part of it. Like I say, bridging the gap to a better way. It's just another part that I'm adding into Steve Mac's Better Way. It's everything I've learned through Team Beast Mode International without the retreats. They are awesome. We've got another one of them coming up in October, so watch this space too. That's nearly full. But bridging the gap to a better way. I'm just going to put everything out there. I've invested so much in myself over the last 10 or 11 months. To be able to bring it, just about all of it, into this is just huge. I've got to be honest, I'm pretty sure Lee's going to kick me in the ass if I give away too much, because this is a lot of learning in one. This is thousands of dollars into one 6 to 8 week training online program, which is pretty cool. So if you guys have got no questions, I'm going to get to the inboxes I was copping at the start of this live feed. I don't know if they're off the same video or a different video. But thank you so much, guys, for getting on. These live feeds they're real. They're how they are. Having you guys on with the interaction. This is why I actually love these live. Internet goes dodgy. Wait, I'm back. I was just thanking you all, and the internet was cutting out. I'll have to thank you again. But no, I am so grateful for you guys getting on. Because if it's real and raw like yesterday where I'm getting emotional, or it's like today, I just want to have a general chat about anything that could be moving you guys forward in relation to where I've come from, where I'm at. And even having a reflection like I have today, this is just as important for my growth. It is for you guys getting any nuggets out of it you can. So thank you. I'm going to be doing, what do we got? Thursday, I've got to get my bearings because I'm back in Australia. I might even do a live feed tomorrow night. Inbox me anything you would like me to talk about over the next few days, because I have got already a structure and a plan after that. But inbox me. I would love to go into depth, go deep Steve Mac's Better Way style in a live feed with any questions. Thank you very much, and see you next time.